John Twist of University Motors. This is our first video in, I don't know, maybe a half a week or a week between vacations and funerals and trips out of town and so forth. Anyway, we're back online, and as you can see behind me, we're starting to make an awful lot of progress about what's going on. We've got the steel paneling on behind us. We've got the bottom of the concrete painted. We've got our exhaust fan fitted up here behind me, so that'll empty the shop out of fumes and so forth when things get too smoky. Back down here, we've got our big vertical heater, which will go online here probably in the next day or so. Up behind me over here is a big exhaust extractor to draw the fumes out of the exhaust system, the pipes, you know, that you put on the exhaust. We used to have just a hole punched in the wall and a tube attached to it, but that's not good enough. The code requires a $3,000 unit. Oh boy, this is getting to be about as expensive as the Taj Mahal. Anyway, we got the guys from the heating working on the lines up here today, the gas lines. And we're going to finish the rest of our paneling here, but we ran out of paneling. Go figure. Let's go up front. We're going to go through our glass doors. We had these installed this past week. These are wide enough so that when both of them are open, you can get an MG through. Up front, of course, we've got all of our drywall up, and we're painting today. Matt's in the other room down here doing some careful brush strokes with a brown color, and we've got the beige here at the bottom. We're going to spin a stripe around the room. And over here on this wall, I've got my DVD projector, which I have yet to find a bracket for to put on the beam up here, so that when we project, it'll project on the wall, and then we can put a screen up here on the wall. Casey's down the chute here, well, he was, painting the ceiling up above. We have got the first part, excuse me, the first bit of our front counter sorted out. We've got some doors here, some swinging doors that maybe we'll paint. They don't seem to match anything else, but we'll paint those. So we're making lots and lots of progress. How soon are we going to be open? That's always the question. Gosh, as soon as we can be, but I bet we're still a month out. After we get our approval from the city that we can move in, then we've got to move all the stuff that's on the pallet racks in the other room, bring those all over here and get this stuff all set up, get our systems in place and so forth before we get going. It's taken us a long time to get all this stuff sorted out. I'm going to be in Daytona on the first weekend in February for the BMTA meet. If you're in Florida, look under the British Motor Trade Association site. We'll be in Daytona. And then the last Sunday in February, I'm going to be in Chicago at the DuPage County Fairgrounds at the big swap meet there that's organized by the Chicagoland Club. Jim Evans does that. It's just a dynamite show. You ought to go. Anyone who's anyone around the Midwest ends up there at some time. In March, about the third week in March, I'm going to be at Mark Brandau's Quality Coaches. I was there last year. This year we're going to go a little more in depth with our tuning and tuning for speed. And in April, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. With the Washington, D.C. MG Car Club at a 2-day seminar down there. You can contact them through their website. In May, I'm going to be in Carlisle. And of course, in June, there's the big show in Reno. Last year, I took 16 individual trips. Some were just a day long, some were several days, a week long. Some involved a car, some involved an airplane, but 16 individual trips out proselytizing and spreading the gospel of MG, going to technical seminars and shows. This year won't be quite so busy. I've got to get myself grounded here again and start to recoup some of the money that we've been investing here and get going on the projects that we've got here in the shop. We've got projects lingering. I know people are out there wondering, when are they going to get going on my work again? And we will get going on work, but it's going to be about a month yet. But we're getting closer, as you can see from all the work that's been done here. So we got our laser levelers here. Brian White's been here doing trim. It's a tremendous project. When we get close, we'll have a little party. Thank all the people who made that day possible. We often have a birthday party. We always have a birthday party every year. Last year, of course, it was my wife's funeral instead of the birthday party. This year, we're going to have a delayed birthday party because we're not ready by this weekend, which is, well, today's the 18th, so this weekend must be around the 24th or something. We're not going to be ready to accept anyone here to show them. But if you're in town or you want to stop by and say hi, please do. Anyway, we'll tune back in on Thursday, let you guys know what's going on. I'm sorry my website isn't up to date. Even the old phone numbers are on there, but we will get around to it. So thanks to everyone who called. Joe McCarthy, hi, in Pittsburgh, and we'll talk to you guys sometime soon. See you. Thanks.